All right, boys and girls. So today we learned about the famous artist, and she's contemporary, the contemporary artist, Moriah Elizabeth. And Moriah Elizabeth is famous for she does squishies, she does like these DIY craft things, but she also makes these little creatures, these cute little, this is my very own, these cute little creatures that are usually a combination of some kind of a food, usually some kind of a sweet or a treat, mixed with an adorable animal. So this is my first version. This is Minty. She'll give them names like Georgie and Pickle the dinosaur. But this one's mine. This one's Minty. And here's how I came up with Minty. And you're going to do the same thing. And notice that I use flat shapes. There's no form here. It's bright colors and flat shapes. It's very simple, circles, triangles, some organic shapes, but for the most part, very simple, very flat. So I've been thinking, and what you probably might want to do on a scrap piece of paper. And before I did this one, I did some sketches of her work. So this is Pickle, this is my Pickle, and this is Georgie. You too can do this. This is not hard. We do stuff like this, you just don't realize it. So the first thing that I do, I'll take a scrap piece of paper and I come up with things, and I'm like, well, what do we want to do? Maybe some food would be butter. No, that won't work. How about an apple? Maybe an apple. I just did a unicorn. Maybe I want to do a dog or puppy, cat, kitten. What's cuter than a cat but a kitten? I don't know. A frog. Frogs can be cute. I mean, she did dinosaur. Or you could do a drink. You could do hot chocolate. Or think about the puppy. How about a puppuccino? Okay, that's cute. So we're going with a puppuccino. So a cappuccino is like that coffee with whipped cream. You actually can get a puppuccino at Starbucks for your dog. It's just a cup of whipped cream. But I want to do a puppuccino where it's actually a little dog. So I want to think about like, how am I going to make my puppuccino? Like if you look at Minty, when I did Minty, I did a unicorn with a candy cane because I thought, well, we're going into Christmas, right? What's cuter than that? And I mean, look at the horn. The horn is the candy cane. It's adorable. The puppuccino, I'm going to start out with a cup. And you can do whatever you want. So if I do a cup, I might do something like this. So think about how the food is shaped. So I don't have to know how to draw a whole dog. If you ever watch Moriah Elizabeth's YouTube channel, and I'm not saying that you have to, but if you do, sometimes she'll talk about like how she comes up with these ideas. So you want to think about filling the paper and filling what you have. And we'll work on a background next week. And notice that I'm using a pencil. Oh my gosh, Miss M's using a pencil. Yes, it happens on occasion. And I'm drawing very lightly because if I make a mistake, and trust me, it happens a lot. You just don't see it because that's what I do for a living. But I do make mistakes. So here's my little pupper, and my pupper is going to have a little pupper nose. Just kind of an upside down triangle. And my pupper is going to come out like this. What kind of a pupper am I drawing? Puppuccino. I just keep saying that, and it's adorable. Maybe my little pupper's got his little tongue sticking out. So right now, these are lines. And then I'm just going to draw I feel like I've done dogs with you guys before. I know I just did it with third grade. Puppuccino. Here's my puppuccino. And then when I do the paw, maybe I'll do like a little paw sticking out. I mean, look at this. You can do this. I know someone's sitting there going, because they don't want to do the work. It's really what it is. It's not that you can't do it. Someone just doesn't want to do the work. This is not anatomically correct. What kind of pupper is going to be in my puppuccino? Is it going to be a little floppy-eared dog? Is this dog? Oh, my dogs have eyebrows. Anybody in third grade knows my dogs have eyebrows. I love dogs with eyebrows. They're the best. Some people don't think so, but I do. And this is a triangle here. That's it. This is a triangle. Circles, triangles. People, people, people. These are not hard shapes. I'm not looking for realistic pictures. Now, there's some extra lines on my puppuccino. You know what is missing? When you have a cappuccino, you have the whipped cream. There you go. There's whipped cream. So now Miss M's going to come back and she's going to start erasing things. And I'm going to start looking at this going, how can I make this better? Now, at this point, several of you have just erased the entire thing. That's not what you're looking for. Now, do you have to do a puppuccino? No, you do not. You could do any creature that you want. You could do anything that you can think of. Some things that are very, like certain artists have certain things that they do, and one of the things that I noticed that Moriah Elizabeth does is she will color in the eyes and make it cute. Like these eyes are way too realistic for her. This would not work. So you know what? I'm going to go back with what I'm going to do. I'm going to erase stuff. Yep, it happens. This is why I make it light until it's right. She would have something way simpler than that. This is too much. So I'm going to do this. There, like that. See, I make mistakes too. But I'm going to keep eyebrows because I just love dogs with eyebrows. This is going to end up being a little blender. So if you want to draw my puppuccino, by all means, and I'm going to make this a Christmas mug, somewhat of a fun Christmas theme. And I'm going to put a little thing around here. So, yep, puppuccino. I'm just going to keep saying that. Puppuccino, puppuccino. All right. So next, we need to outline. This is where you want to make sure all of your, and I have my scrap piece of paper. See, scrap paper keeps everything safe in between. And I'm going to take my time and I am going to outline. This is the marker that you guys have. Where are my dogs? I don't know. They're out there somewhere. And a lot of times she'll color in most of the eye black. There's a lot of artists that do that. That's not unheard of. It gives it that glint, like you know how you have your eyes are shiny. However, it also makes it so that I'm going to give this pup brown eyebrows, or black eyebrows, I'm sorry. Wow, 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 wow. If only I could talk. Triangles, whipped cream. Puppuccino. This is just simple shapes, simple flat shapes. You could even just do little circles there for paws if you wanted to. What would you do for a cat? Hmm. Oh, I saw one. It was a kitten cake, kitten cupcake, cat cake. She did something like that. It was adorable. You don't have to do that, but cupcake variety would be nice. And then you're going to go back and you're going to erase once it dries. So finish with my marker and I'm going to erase all of the extra lines. And that will bring me up to the point where I now have a puppuccino. The next step is going to be coloring. Right color, and be careful when you erase. This eraser is not too bad. At least you have an extra eraser. And also you want to start looking like, look, Sam didn't follow through with that line. So now I know I have to go back. Oh, and I forgot to do the whisker areas where the little dots were, because they're adorable. Now, as you erase, be careful where you put the eraser schmutz. You want to put it not on your sibling or on your mom's kitchen table, as she may be wanting to lunch for you or some nonsense, or possibly into the garbage. There we go. Okay, so I'm looking and I'm like, I gotta fix this. I gotta put dots here. Now, you might want to do you may want a dark nose. That is your choice. I'm gonna leave a little light spot above because that's how I roll people. And there's your puppuccino. Oh, there's some pencil there. I didn't use that pencil. I want to have it clean before I go on to the next part. That is stinking up. Let me tell you something.